basically just going to be a little bit of a guide on ladder and stuff, and I'm going to let you know my thoughts and opinions, what characters I might play, um, what builds I might run with and not. So, first off, ladder is kind of like a season in any other game, right? You know, you're going to get 4 months, do what you can in 4 months pretty much. You know, you try to reach that goal of level 99. There's going to be a lot of issues that you're going to come across. You know, like people are going to be super competitive. Prices at the start are going to be super expensive. You know, like if you want to trade for like a Shaco, Viper, or something like that, even like Monarch shields, you'll have stuff like Spirit swords and all those type of things. All those type of things are going to be super expensive at the start. But if you do want to trade for them, that's fine. But there are easier ways of getting them just by playing by yourself, you know? The usual. So first off, the builds that I'm thinking are gonna be what's best is this one here is gonna be super fun and super easy for farming. So all it is just a lightning Nova sorceress, but with like max energy shield. Super tanky. I can show you a little bit what the go is. And this is a fun one. So normally you would have a 200% faster cast rate, but I don't have a Griffin, so I do not have that faster cast rate. That 200% faster cast rate. But instead of that, I'm actually just about to make a Crescent Moon and put that there instead of Heart of Oak. And what that'll do is give me... I'll still be in the breakpoint of 105%, which is still plenty. You can still see that's pretty much what I'm at now. So you can still see, you know, teleport pretty quick. And once you put your energy shield and stuff up, you're quite tanky. But yeah, I plan on making a Crescent Moon, which what that does is lowers the resistances of lightning enemies by 35%, yeah? So you're going to be doing a lot more damage with that lightning sorceress, with your Novas and stuff, which is really good for just doing basic farming like cows. I'll show you a little bit real quick. I'm not going to clear full cows because it'll just take too long, and I just want to quickly show off what this kind of builds looks like. So it's teleport in the middle, drop a few Novas, and yes, I have decent gear. Not the best, definitely not the best, just kind of some basic stuff, but this is pretty much what it is, you know? So it's really good for starting off with cows and stuff, because you want to find, you know, spirit bases, your insight bases. You want to find your phase blades, and you could, if that had 5 sockets, you could make it grief. People will pay you decent money for bases and stuff like that. In hell, you'll find your Monarch shields, find all your flails for your Call of Arms, your Heart of Oaks. You'll find all these good things. You won't find Arachnid Mesh here, obviously. And you won't have Arachnid's Mesh and all that fun stuff right off the start, right? You're not gonna have that. It'll take a little bit. You gotta find some better stuff for those type of things. But as long as you are over that 105% faster cast rate, you are fine. So if I was to put Crescent Moon on, which I'm going to take that off, I would lose this 40% faster cast rate, and I'd lose some resistances and stuff. But in cows, it honestly doesn't matter. I still have 135%. So what you would do then is you would take the 20% off of this, because most people, you're not going to have this at the start, right? And that's still, it's enough to get you over that cast rate. All you need is some like Trangs or Frostburn gloves are going to actually be really good, because they'll give you more mana and stuff like that. It's really nice. A couple of FCR rings, I got a couple of okay ones with a little bit of distances, stuff like that. I got an amulet that was crafted, but you can just grab any old amulet that'll have cast rate on it, is fine. I just have silk weaves because of that extra mana that it gives you. So that is one of the builds that I am planning on making first. I'm really struggling with deciding what I want to go with first. I've had a lot of different thoughts. There's so many good builds and there's so many builds I want to try. Like even the throw barb was what I was considering starting with. And not only would most people say, why the hell would you start with a throw barb, or why would you start with a barb at all? But you can just hawk everybody's body, right? So here I've got a fire build. Huh? Another decent one. I'm not too worried about cast rate and anything like that here. The Hydra damage is really nice and it is super, super safe. And so fire is really good because it'll just melt your bosses, right? Let's heal up first. So I'll show you that. Because a boss like Andy actually has minus fire resistance. So you can just teleport in. Hopefully it's not going to take me forever to find the entrance. But yeah, teleport in, you drop a few hydras, and you're a sorceress, right? You're going to be a bit squishy. So what do? You cast the fucking hydras all the way back, and you just sit and you wait. And this works exactly the same for Mephisto. You'll kill him a little bit slower than what you'll kill Andy, but you can do the normal trick of just getting him stuck on that ledge. You teleport back over and you just cast your hydras and you just sit back and wait for him to die. Then you pick up all the goodies. So you go, oh no, fire immunes, you know? I can just sit back here and you would normally have a merc, right? Teleport over here. Boom. And you get some heavy gloves. So you can see it's super quick, super effective, and that's where you'll find all your nice little Shakos, Viper skins. You'll find some nice runes and stuff from in there. So that is, I'm thinking I'm going to start with fire just to get a couple of basic items, and then I'm going to switch over to Nova and do a little bit more faster farming and stuff like that to try and find some better runes. Now, the other one that is obviously going to be one of the top builds because of the rework and stuff that was done, but the Fist of Heavens build, Odin, is ridiculous, right? So I've got really good gear and stuff here, and then I've just got some charms that do offensive auras and stuff, and then just some magic find charms. I've got some Annies and stuff, which is another thing. This build will drop Annie. Not Annie. Will kill Declone nice and smooth and very easy. And I have a Grief, an Azura's Rat, and an Ariet's Face. So what these are for, when Declone spawns, I will put that onto a Berserker dual wielding Act 5 Merc, one of the Barbarians, and you'll also have a Fortitude that's on my Merc right here at the moment. And he will literally just destroy everything. I only recently switched to using Insight because I was being lazy. I didn't want to have to keep using mana pots when I was teleporting around and stuff with Enigma. But even then, I just used a pot. Even then, you don't really use that much mana. Like, it's a lot more than what you're used to and stuff. But right from the get-go, what you'll want to do when ladder starts is you basically want to rush to hell. You want to get to hell as quick as you can, and then this is where the Foden's going to be really nice, and it's probably going to be very quickly that I will make one, because this whole area, the whole towers, is really good for the Foden because it'll just kill everything, right? Not to mention floors 1 and 2, the minions can drop up to a low rune. Yes, a low rune, and there is ghosts here as well. And not to mention that there's can be rap god like crazy. There will be packs of ghosts as well, and on floor 3, 4, and 5, they can drop up to a burr rune. Actually, I think they might even be able to drop higher. I think they can drop jars and stuff as well. So already, you know, you've got a, obviously it's a tiny chance that you get them. If you're just starting off, you're low level, you're running down here, you kill all these guys, you get some nice stuff. You've got your armor stands everywhere, you've got weapon racks everywhere, so all your socket bases and stuff are going to be super easy to find down here. Not to mention the counters, you know, can't even go wrong with that. So, and the counters can drop up to a low rune, and that is a very, very small chance that she will actually drop that, so good luck if you do get it. It's pretty sick. I've seen a few of my friends get it, and it was nice, you know. Super jealous. But just like that, she will drop other runes as well. Nice ones for where you can just stack up on runes to re-roll a bunch of spirits if you want faster cast rate spirit shield for your sorceress. Just keep coming here, you'll get lots of that. But she also has a really good chance to drop ist runes. When I say really good, it's not going to be like every like 5th run you get one or anything like that, right? But it's a lot better than a lot of other places, which are real, and ists are often used very much in the trading world. Now most people are going to go, oh, make a Fodin, and then you can run Chaos. You know, you can run Chaos really well and really effectively, and it's true. But at the start, you're going to be weak, you're not going to have great rune words, you're not going to have great gear, you're not going to have any of that stuff. But just farm that Countess, you get keys and stuff. And keys are going to be beautiful. They're always really good trading tools and stuff like that, because there's always plenty of people that are going to be looking. Or you could simply just get a full stack of keys from the Countess, and then you just go trade keys with other people that are doing Nihilak and stuff like that. And this build again is really good. All the keys, not just the Countess, but all of them. And there is, if you want to be a little bit of a smiter as well, there is definitely a way around that, right? So what you would do if you wanted to be smiter is you would put your things into Holy Bolt, you would max out Fist of Heavens as well, you would max out Holy Shield, and then you would max out Fanaticism, and you wouldn't max out Shock, and you wouldn't max out Conviction. But you would, a nice little place to be is to put 1 point into Conviction, because once Conviction gets past level 25, is actually useless. Like, as not useless, sorry, but it doesn't keep going up. It doesn't get stronger. So you can see here, I've only got 5 hard points into it. So I have, with all my gear on, I have 20 plus skills. So I had, sorry, my son's in the background. You got points you can put anywhere. You can put them into all of these. Look, I've maxed out resist fire, and then I'm starting to put points into resist lightning just to increase those things. You can put points in salvation, redemption, all those things just to help you out if you are really squishy. But yeah, you can do that, and then if you were to swap in, you could have a grief or something here. And all you got to do is wear a little bit of like crushing blow, boots, or riders or something like that. There's so much room for this build for you to just mess around with. And as you can see, you know, once you get good stuff, you can farm Chaos, which is one of the best places in the whole game to farm. Oops. Check these things, because I didn't empty everything from the last time I farmed. But yeah, super quick, super easy. And that is probably my go-to recommendations would be either the Foden or Fire Sork. And when I say Fire Sork, you can do your Meteor and stuff, that's always really good. But the Hydras are super safe, so you can just cast them from way back and you're good. You don't have to worry about being super squishy or constantly dying. Places like the Stony Tombs, floor 1 and 2, that just got upgraded to level 85 areas, are actually super good because there's a lot of doors and stuff like that, right? So if you were to pretend this is the Stony Tombs, you teleport over here, cast a bunch of Hydras, and then you can just teleport here and you can just sit back for 30 seconds, let your Hydras kill everything, come back over here and then just loot. It's super safe, super good. And if you are new to Diablo, a couple of quests and stuff that you'll want to do, that you need to make sure that you do on, whether it's normal, nightmare, or hell, you want to do them over all three. And I would also recommend playing all the quests, like all of your actual quest stuff, in groups. Just join a random group. I know Llama, Mr. Llama, is actually got like a bunch of teams and stuff going on in his chat. They're setting stuff up so people can play together. If you're looking for people, go there, or literally just jump into the lobby and you will see people going Act 1 fresh, Act 2, blah blah blah, Act 3 start or finish. But real obviously you want to do your den, yeah? You want to do your tools of the trade, and that's not really too much of an issue until later on. You can always come back for that one. Act 2, random. You always want to do that. You don't have to do it straight away again, but you want to come back to it because it is a free skill point, just like the den. And then the golden bird, which is, if you're in Act 3, all you need to do is kill like an elite pack and then it'll drop. And then you'll go talk to whatever his face is, and then you go talk to Horus and you'll get a potion that'll give you 20 permanent points to life. And then this one is in the, not in the upper Kaza, but just in the normal one. There is a certain tomb you want to look for. This one's really good. You want to go do that as well, because this will just give you 5 free stat points to put anyway. So if you want to put an extra points in there, strength or whatever. So these two are, again, you'll more than likely do this one just playing through, especially now that you can't just skip over Act 3 anymore. And then obviously these ones are really good. A lot of people will say, oh, who cares about Hellforge in normal and nightmare? They can be really good just to speed up the process of getting those like little room words that you want, stuff like spirit or a smoke or anything like that, or strength. It can just speed those process up a little bit, so it doesn't really hurt, and it's really good. And obviously Izzy gives you 2 skill points, so really good. Siege, yeah, you're gonna want to do that just for the simple fact that it gives you a socket quest. Really good. And I apparently haven't even done it on this character. Annie. You want to save Annie because it'll give you 10 to all your resistances. So my resistance look pretty good at the moment. Okay, it looks even better there. But they look this good because over normal, nightmare, and hell, you get plus 30. So it's just a real basic one, quests and stuff that you want to do. And you can come back and do them whenever. You don't have to do them right then and there as you're going through it, but it will help you. The difference between like you running around and you're a little bit squishy or something, getting those couple of extra skill points or that little bit of extra life, especially the resistance, be super good. And then you've got all these things that'll just drop constant everywhere. Good. Giant threshers, if you see them, really good. I'm looking for ethereal ones, so I'm not really too fussed on normal ones because I've already got a few normal ones with good amounts of sockets and stuff like that. So, out of the things you really want to look out for when playing through, but whatever you do, don't assume that you need to, day one, get to hell and then farm level 85 areas straight off the bat. That is not what you want to do. It's not efficient. It is not fast. It is just, you're going to be squishy and weak, and it's going to take you 3 times longer to clear somewhere like Chaos than it would be to just farm a little area. Farm Mephisto, farm Annie, farm cows, do all those type of things, level up enough, get the right gear. Don't just expect to go from fresh stuff being all weak with your little just trash gear. You're not going to be able to do all these crazy things straight off the bat. It takes time to get there. So just be patient. Don't jump straight into the harder stuff, because you're going to find that you're going to be a lot slower and everyone else is going to take over you, because while they're doing lower level stuff, they're doing 3 runs in the time you're doing 1. Right? It's much more efficient for runes and everything to just do those little areas. That's why I think Odin is going to be really good to just run through the tower, like the Countess Tower, over and over and over again. With all those ghosts there's going to be really nice drops and stuff, as well as that was actually where I got my first Shaco and stuff as well, actually. Countess was really nice to me. She seemed lovely. But they are the 3 builds that I would honestly recommend. Your Energy Shield with your Nova, because you have so much. You're super tanky, right? Right from the get-go. If you don't have a Griffins, which if you're like me, you'll never get one anyway. You want to stick for that, just that 105 cast rate, and something like a Crescent Moon to lower lightning resistance is really good. Only a Shale, a tier rune. You might have a little bit of issues finding an arm room. It might take you a bit of something, but it's going to be really good. Mules, make sure you just have, right? If you're not sure what something's worth and you're kind of new, just keep it. Hold on to it. When you get some free time, look it up and go, oh, okay, this is actually worth it. Javazon, you're going to see a lot of Javazon. They're really good. It's going to be there. There's barbs. There's probably going to be a lot of barbs now as well, because of the rework they did to find item, because now it has a synergy from Find Potion, which is another 20%. So there's honestly probably going to be a lot of leeches just running around as barbs and just hawking bodies the whole time. Bases are really good too. Even if you're a nice person and you find a 4 open socket crystal sword that you don't need, but you know that everyone's still looking for one, just hand them out to people. If you want to be nice, hand them out. If you want a little bit of extra for it, people will pay for it, especially off the start. Then you want to find, you know, like your Archon plates, your 3 sockets, your 4 sockets, your ethereal ones for people to make fortitude, your monarchs for your spirits. Spirit Dragon Shields, your 3 sockets. Aren't going to use that till later, because some of the stuff is pretty expensive. Harmony is a nice little one. If you're super tanky and you're good with gear and everything, and your merc's just there for no reason, this is a nice little one just because of the Vigor aura. So if you don't have Enigma or something and you just want to run around a bit quicker, it's really nice. Rhyme, one of the most simple rune words you can get, is super good because it gives you that cannot be frozen. And then, you know, you get scythes, you got your flails, superior phase blades. These will be worth a pretty penny, so do keep them. Definitely worth it. With the work they did to the claws, going to be some fun little rune words in there. I'm not sure how many people are going to run that, but yeah, be really good. There's going to be lots of stuff you just want to keep an eye out for. I have this here because I'm actually not going to do it till after later, but I want to make an unbending will. because it's going to be super good to run with a Grief on an Act 5 Mercenary and just make them super tanky, destroy it. Fun. They're the things you just want to keep out for, and gems and stuff as well. You can keep them, you can not. But just over the last couple of months, I've probably made at least 40 Isrunes just from trading gems, because there's going to be a lot of people that want to craft stuff. And for like 50 of these, they'll give you about an Ist. Sounds like a lot of gems, but it really doesn't take you that long depending where you're farming. The Amethyst, even better. It's like 15 of them for an Ist. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to want those real quick. A lot of good things you just kind of want to look out for. But I think I'm going to start with a Lightning Sorceress. I think it's just going to be fun. It's going to be good. The rework they did to it, like with the synergy from Static Field and stuff. So also super good in a party, especially when you're in normal and stuff. It'll just like drain everybody's health super quick. But it's going to be good. Especially with some Crescent Moon and stuff. Mainly gonna farm cows is what my plan is. Just to get all those socket pieces that I really want to make really nice rune words and stuff like that. Not to mention also cows have a little bit better drop rate, so good fun. Also, Nova Sorceress is really good for Arcane. Really good place for fun and stuff. But there's a lot of different builds. You'll probably see a lot of Summon Druids as well. They kill pretty slowly, but they're super, like, their survivability and stuff is super good. They're really good. I would 100% using them. You just want a little bit of a casual gameplay to sit back and hit things here, left, right, and center. It's 100% going to be the way for you to go. Casually float through the game. It's going to be a really good build. But that is pretty much gonna do it. I just wanted to, this video went for a bit longer than I was expecting because it's just one take. I just wanted to do everything out in the open, get my mind kind of out there, explain what my plan is to do. Sadly, I have in-laws coming pretty much the day it starts, so I'm not gonna get as much time in the first few days as I would have liked. But I'm planning to run level 99 quick as I can, pretty much. I'm gonna spend the first couple of weeks just gearing up, getting everything really nice, so I'm nice and comfortable, and then once I have a Lightning Sorceress and I can hopefully make an Infinity for her, so I get that Fiction Aura, and then I'm just gonna fly to level 99. It'll be super fun. If you are looking for more people to play with, or if you're just interested in watching my streams or something, or you ever want to do trades or anything with me, I'm always pretty much open to trade anything or whatever I've got. And I'm always happy to have people in my games to help with Magic Find and stuff like that. If you want to come by the stream, or you just want to comment on the video or something, let me know. I'm always happy to help where I can as well. If you have any more questions, free to ask. If you want my opinions on any other characters or anything like that, please let me know. I'm happy to do individual takes on how I would start a ladder with each character. That is what you would like. This is going to be super late though, because obviously it's like less than 24 hours or whatever that ladder comes out. But I've just been so busy, but I really wanted to put this video out there as well. Thank you all for watching. I shall hopefully see you guys around and go to level 99 together, yeah? Let's go. Thank you, bye.